So, Mike, obviously not the result we would have wanted today, a loss, but I'm sure eyes are firmly at the moment on Wednesday's game, which we've now found confirmation out. It is going to be Exmouth here on Wednesday night in the playoff semi-final. So, firstly, what was your thoughts on today's game, and then thoughts on Wednesday's huge game?
I'm pretty honest. I didn't think we were great today. I think maybe we played with a bit of realisation. It was a massive task for both results to go our way today. So us win by a couple of goals in, they get beat. And I think we were really flat. We scored a nice goal. I thought the whole place was really flat. You know, sometimes we have our fans down that bottom end, and there's lots of them, make a lot of noise, and you know, it creates an atmosphere and it drives us on. I just thought that the whole thing was really flat. And you know, second half we were trying to get back into it, but the game was stop-start, and you know, centre half threw one in from around the box, and then it went all the way out the other side and went off, and he trundled across the pitch to the other side to take that one. And the game, we could never get in any rhythm. Fortunately for us, it's not cost us anything. So we've lost a game of football. It hasn't affected us going or winning the title. We have been the second best team out of 22 teams all season, and I think my boys deserve, you know, some great credit for chasing Yate down, because you know, like I said, they're the big hitters, they're the big boys, they got the big budget, and fair play to them. Congratulations, because sometimes having the big budget and expecting to win something, it's really difficult. It's tough. Every game's a cup final for the opposition. So fair play to Darren Mullins and his group of people there. I'm sure they're going to have a fantastic night tonight, and good luck at step 3 next year for them. And we just had a nice chat with the lads. We've got a great group. We're disappointed with today, but we're going to train Monday, be ready for Wednesday. And the consolation is for us that, although if anybody asked me, would you like to win it or would you like to go up for the playoffs, I probably would have said win it. Playoffs is an amazing way to win a promotion out of a division. And it's not lottery. It's not about, you know, league positions don't count for anything. On Wednesday night, you know, we finished wherever we finished second, they finished 5th. The points gap's nothing. I went with a team to Bath City once a few years ago, and they'd beaten us by 20 points, and we'd beaten them 1-0.
Yeah.
So look, I just feel that the whole thing is set up for us on Wednesday night. We've earned the right to be at home because we've been brilliant all season. Let's get a fantastic crowd here. Let's get a vibrant, loud noise supporting the players. You know, we've not had a home playoff game for, crikey, a number of years. We've not had the opportunity to win a league on the last day of the season for a number of years. And these opportunities don't necessarily come around that often, so we have to grab it.
Such a really big season for the club so far, in terms of the way in which we've battled right till the end, and we've left it all to the end. You know, anything can happen still. How big is it that we do have that support at home on Wednesday, and the supporters really give it their all?
Well, playing at home is an advantage, without doubt. And Exmouth have got, you know, it's a long trip for them. We're at home. There'll be the vast majority of the people here will be supporting us, and that's the reason you win at home a lot. So we've got a great home record. You know, we got no fears or dramas about Wednesday night. We've played them twice, 0-0. We definitely know a bit about them. They'll know equally the same about us. And honestly, it is on the night. If you're the better team, you generally win the game. So 5th place, 2nd place counts for nothing on Tuesday night. Wednesday night. We just have to be right at it. We have to play our best. And if we play our best, we're going to have a fantastic chance to win that game.
So back to today's game. It seemed, although obviously the other side won, but it seemed both dugouts were quite, you know, during the game, they were quite frustrated during the game because maybe a few decisions, or it was very, very stop-start, like you said. What did you make of, obviously, the decisions today, perhaps not going either team's way at times, and the stop-start nature of the game? And that it
I
was
think
in the
our
second half.
frustration came from our performance, and I think their frustration came because I think they felt the referee, or they were unduly treated, or there was not enough fairness in his decisions. The referee's the referee, and you know, I just felt he could have just got the game moving a little bit quicker. Like I said, the centre half's thrown it in, it's gone out the other side, and he's walked across and thrown it in again. It took about 5 minutes to take 2 throw-ins. That should never happen. You know, and you can tell players to hurry up as much as you like, but as soon as you chuck a yellow card in their face, they're going to get on with it, aren't they? So, yeah, it was a very bitty game. If I'm then driving back down the M5, I'd be really happy because it was a decent away performance, and they managed the game really well. For us, is a disappointing performance. I thought towards the end when I got the subs on, I thought we were better. They gave us a bit of drive and a bit of energy, and done what they've always done. Been really good support for the lads in the team. But we move on now, and like I said, going up through the playoffs is really exciting. I've had 4 promotions via the playoffs, and they've all been as good as anything you can ever do in football. And we've worked tirelessly this year to give ourselves a chance. We're at home Wednesday, fantastic advantage. We've got to make the most of it, get a big crowd in, and I want to see my team play well.
And how much would it mean to you if we do obviously win Wednesday, but then win the final?
I think I was chatting to somebody about this a couple of days ago that when you're young and you're in your first chapters of your managerial career, you maybe adopt a selfish approach to it because it's about you and you're the manager and you're going to win. And I think as you get a bit long in the tooth and you're working with brilliant people, it's about the players. You know, it's about the group of people that have invested time and effort all season to work really hard to give this football club the chance to play at step 3. You know, I think last year I mentioned the fact the club hadn't been at step 3 for a long, long time, and somebody eventually has got to take us up, and I think we're ready. We're ready to take this club up. We've got to play well for 2 games.
Exactly. So, final thoughts on today's game and Wednesday's huge semi-final playoff.
Yeah, like I said, I think the blessing today is the fact it's not really affected anything. They win, Yates, so they're going to win the title anyway. We finish in second anyway. And in some ways, we need to use it to drive us. The fact of, come on, lads, we can be much, much better, which we will be. And like I say, I can't wait for Wednesday night. I mean, I don't know the last time we had a 4-figure crowd in here. Let's try and get 4 figures in. Let's make this place what it is, you know, a really difficult place for other teams to go to. But ultimately, my team's got to play well.
Perfect. Thank you, Mike.
Cheers.